It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show. Love Janice Barnacle, blah, 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 Frampa Joe.
Fresh from the sea, he's gonna be Barnacle Bill.
One of the great calls from this week, Janice Barnacle, and my favourite little meme voice there so far. Well, the favourite one we've had in a while. Anyway, it's the Off-Air Podcast. I'm Liam, a little bit different, coming out of Adelaide today. Got a little bit of business. Ben.
Hello there, no business but reserve.
Belle.
Yes, hello, no business.
Producer Andy.
My business today.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, there I am. My business today will be comparing Team Member of the Week to TMOTW.
Comparing?
Comparing, like...
As
like,
in
right.
Yeah. And Prod Tina away today, and Prod Jack coming to us from Melbourne, beaming through.
Hi, I'm here, and I'll reserve it, but I probably won't.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Well, yes, certainly a fun day we've had here in the City of Churches, homeland, spiritual homeland, and, homeland.
Bell's adoptive homeland.
Yep.
Yeah, I do love Adelaide.
It's good to be back.
honest.
It is good to be back. And we played a little trick on Bell this morning because everyone else there, everyone flew yesterday, and I wanted to go to the footy with some pals. Well, a pal and his pals.
And couldn't possibly fly after the footy.
No. I was blind. Why? Yeah, no.
Well, I fly because I was on the same flight as Sybil, and it was full of people that
It was
just gone to
people
footy.
from the footy.
I just didn't want to do it. I was like, and Belle was like, no, like, you won't make it in time. What if the flight's delayed? Or there was a bit of harumphing going on, and I was like, I'll be fine. I'll get up for the red eye. It's cool. And I did, and I made it with like an hour to spare.
Gross.
And then, so I saw Ben in the morning, and I said, I'm going to message the group, but let's just pretend that I like slept in and I'm still in Melbourne.
Yep.
I didn't actually see Belle's reaction, and I told Andy as well. I was like, let's play a trick on Belle. And then, then I was sort of out at the bus, like waiting.
Yeah.
But
you messaged saying, oh no, I just woke up 10 minutes before we were supposed to be outside the bus.
Funny bit. That was a part of the bit.
Yeah, but then I thought that you'd just woken up in the hotel and you had a nap after the flight. So I was like, ugh,
and then Ben
so
texted me that because he said, I just saw her and she just thinks that you... And so then I was like, damn it. So then I had to write... Andy, should I just head to the airport in the group chat?
And that's when I realised.
And I really got you.
But I didn't stress so much. I was just really disappointed in you. I was with Ben and I was just like,
Belle and I were getting
disappointing.
breakfast, and I must admit, seeing her reaction firsthand, she handled it better than I thought she would.
I just wanted to sort of see.
Yeah.
It was more of a...
What did she do?
She just went, oh, shit. He's still in Melbourne. And I was like, oh, no. And then she started firing off messages in the group chat.
And I think I just said effing idiot a lot.
Yeah.
Andy, I haven't told you yet. When Belle and I were getting breakfast, sitting next to me, BT.
Brian Taylor?
Yeah,
or,
Brian Taylor.
Or
No, not our
Brendan
boss.
Taylor?
Not our boss, BT. BT, AFL
As
commentator.
in boy, wow,
Yeah. Wow, wee.
And the setup.
Points kicked a goal and the centre square.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yo!
His setup was incredible.
Yeah.
All right.
That's where you explain, Ben, the setup, because I don't know what he was
No, I'm
doing.
getting to it. So he came in. It was quite impressive because he came in with like a briefcase kind of setup and just today's paper. Because obviously we're recording this on a Friday. He's commentating the St Kilda Port game tonight.
Tonight, Adelaide Oval.
So he's in town to commentate that. And I was kind of curious because if you listen to BT as a commentator, he's pretty good with his stats and his knowledge of the game. Obviously, he's a professional. He should be. And I would have thought that he'd have like a producing team giving him a lot of that. But he opened up this briefcase and he had about 4 or 5 different information sheets. He had one that was laminated and he had like a whiteboard marker almost, and he was going through writing on that. Cool. It seemed like he was doing sums. He was going through stat sheets. He had the paper up, getting kind of the stories from that. It was quite impressive to see someone that I've always liked listening to. It was impressive to watch him closely at how he actually prepares.
It's kind of like Ben and I before a show.
Yep.
Just the process and all the charts.
And then I think I awkwardly,
And then Ben said one thing to him. And
I probably didn't handle it the best way because I like BT. I enjoy listening to him commentate. I think he's funny when he does Roaming Brian. he also lives off grid. I don't know if you know that, but he lives off grid.
In lawn, like near lawn.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And so when he works in the footy, he kind of works weekends, and then during the weekdays he's off
Kind of
grid.
like your dream.
Pretty much, yeah. And so he recently did a big post on his Instagram about how his house now is fully off grid and he got this massive solar system installed. And so when we got up to go leave, I awkwardly, I think I spooked him a little bit because I kind of I didn't do it the right way. I feel like he was deep in the stats. And then I leant over, kind of closer to him, and I said, "Love your solar, BT." And he kind of sprung back a bit, and he was like, "Sorry." And I said, "Oh, I love your solar." And he laughed and said, "Thank you." And then I walked away.
He's probably saying, "What the f?" What the
Yeah.
You'll find footy commentators are really old school with how they have their notes and stuff like that, because they need to have heaps of information as quick as possible, and they need to be able to find it in their own way. And we have a bit more time, and I've obviously I guess there's a lot of churn with those kind of producers of working the footy. I can kind of write in your voice or Liam, I know
if you give us notes,
how you want information
want them.
presented.
Yeah.
But they need to do it themselves in a very old school.
Yeah.
And I guess
wow.
it needs to be really in their brain. They need to know it themselves to then be able to.
Yeah.
Really. If you've been told something, it's different.
It was cool. Yeah, it was cool seeing the process.
Yeah. It was also funny.
Ratio.
Ratio.
Oh, is that guy?
There's a montage.
Ratio.
The best one is the one that Liam did, though, where Boyd gets it.
Boyd kicks a goal from the centre square and then he lets off an F-bomb, which I'm sorry, Jack, we
It's so
may have to
good.
bleep.
So
That was,
good.
Just
uh,
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is.
I don't mind for the sake of the bit to leave that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, keep that one in then.
Yeah?
Keep that in.
Sure.
It was fun today. There was a bunch of Nova listeners from around the country, from Perth, Brizzy, Sydney, all these people in this competition for the putt off. Basically there was a competition and there was a quiz that we did on the bus to dwindle it down, and one of these listeners got to putt off for $100,000. And we're speaking to these. There were some people from Adelaide as well, and they sort of had all had suites for the day. And so we're just sort of talking to this couple, and they were super nice. And they said, "Oh yeah, busy year last year. Bought a house." I'm like, "Oh great!" And I was like, "Where's your house?" And they said Valley View.
Oh,
Which we were a very specific suburb that we were shit canning for about 20 minutes in the last off-air podcast. I don't think they'd heard it, but I was just like, what are the odds?
It's just so crazy because being from Adelaide, I never talk about Valley
it's
View.
so rare
You never go to Valley View, and that's why it was so funny
If you
that
asked me to
Bell moved
Put
to Valley
View on a
View.
map, I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
know
Wow.
where it
Oh,
is
like
on
Grand
the map.
Junction
And I'm
Road,
from Adelaide.
basically.
Yeah, and then twice in 2 days, up comes Valley View.
Because it's not a bad area.
We're like, oh great, yeah, Valley View, I bought up too. Oh, good.
yeah,
no,
locked in 30 years, are you? Oh, great.
We're good.
We also
Yeah,
met a
shed in your
listener that
backyard that Liam's punched him.
also met a lovely person who was like, "Oh, I loved listening to you guys. It's so sad when you said you were leaving Adelaide." And I was like, "Oh, well, it's really nice you're listening." He's like, "Yeah, Belle, you've done so great. Just such a great show." And I was like, "Yeah, sick. Do you still listen?" He's like, "Nah." And I was like, "Do you listen to the podcast?" He's like, "Nah."
We
I was
also,
like, "Okay."
being back in Adelaide, obviously Liam and I have done a show together for a long time. When we're walking around
It
with
is
golf,
brutal.
there's so much of people going, "Better Liam!" Hey,
And
better
I
Liam.
go, and Bell?
Oh, better Liam! Which is nice. It's nice they like the show.
It's lovely. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
Bell and Liam.
It's always the
And
one
Bell.
word, but it's the one word. It's Liam.
Liam.
Liam. And I was like,
I always love the ones where you're walking and you get 10 meters past them and they go, "Oh, it's better Liam."
Oh, no, that guy were shaking his hand, and then I was trying to be like, and there's another hand here that you
"Nah,
must
I
shake.
did not care. That's fine. I'm used to it. I'm a
But
woman."
it's just you've just been
It's not
doing the show.
because you're
You've been
all
on the
good.
show for a year.
I know.
Yeah.
Adelaide, the good old Adelaide. Hey?
And we can't all be Ben and Liam.
No. Hey, what
Boys are bagging down.
the setup that we have now, and I didn't reserve the right to do an order of business, but if you don't mind,
shit can it.
what?
The setup.
Oh, it's shocking, Bill. No, because we've got to.
You are that.
saying how
I
bad it
moved to
was.
the big smoke, and now you come back and go, ooh.
No. We've got a TV screen that is looking at Jack, and he looks like he's 2,000 years in the future.
I'm
Before
also
Liam
very
had a
much
coughing
reclining.
fit, Liam had a coughing fit and went, "Oh, so dusty in here."
Yeah.
No, I love Adelaide, the city, but yes, the studio is falling apart a little bit here.
Yeah.
And I
You
mean,
said
we were
before you touched the desk and went, ooh, so much wood.
Yeah. And that is a direct quote, and it's something I regret, but it is very blocky. It feels like,
That's made of wood.
dude, yeah, I know,
Hang on,
but
wait,
it's like
wait.
Yeah, I know, but this is like something like that a year 10 sort of students like crafting
Ben
woodwork.
said, ooh, these screens are so small.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Andy did send me
said, quote,
yeah.
No, but-
ooh, when I turn the desk on, the faders don't go up automatically.
no,
What it is,
To put it in perspective.
we did the show from this studio for 3 years. So what it is when you go to a different studio that's brand new, you become accustomed to a certain style.
Yeah.
And you come back to the old style, and the screens are a little smaller and
So this
dustier.
is-
There's a bit more wood.
This is the OG studio, so this is 20 years old, right? This is what?
Hey, you know what? I wasn't shit-canning it all the time. I actually said
Yeah.
there's one thing in the studio that I way prefer. The phone box where the callers come through is actually within reach in this studio, so I don't have to lean away from my mic to put a caller live on air, which I love.
And that is good, but I wouldn't know about phone box because where I sit, I don't get any screen in front of me.
That's true.
I can't see phone box. I can't see anything.
Yeah.
I just went, hey, yeah, cool.
The one for me was when Liam had the big cough with all the dust.
It's like
so
you've gone
dramatic.
into an abandoned house and you've walked in and gone,
Yeah, you've come for the live golf and you've left with mesotheliomas.
It does, yeah. I feel like they'd have to bring a special team if they start moving the things in here, you
was
know?
it Ben or Liam when you came in earlier and went, oh, they replaced the panels, but they're all dark now. It's just so dark in here.
I said they've
It's-
replaced the paneling with more dark paneling, and I thought if they did light paneling, it'd let a little bit more light in the corridors.
And for what it's
funny.
what it's worth, it's the people that make
It's the
you know,
people that
and
make the
there's
building.
the people around the hall. It was great to see a lot of the people that we worked with for many a year. And we love being here, but it's
You
like as far
also-
as studio wise, it's like if your first car was like a Toyota like Camry from like 2003, I think this studio was built.
Yep.
And you've been driving that for like 3 years, great. And then like your mum and dad give you a Cybertruck, and you're like, holy tits, you know, this is. Wow, so many bells and whistles, and the desk moves up and down, and it's like, you can change the screens, and then, that car's got a ding in it, but don't worry, you can drive the Camry again for a couple of days. Oof, it's hard coming
You
back.
said it'd be better if they just packed up and changed buildings than drive to.
Did you say that?
No, I said, if they were to do a studio upgrade, it would feel like it would be easier to just start anew somewhere else. I think exactly what I said, which is I think what would happen.
so you did say that.
No, they're doing up the studios here.
Are they
Liam's,
doing them up here?
Yeah.
Really?
They've got to just
I've
they've got
heard
to
that
change
for
everything.
years.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Liam's opinion is you have to knock the whole building.
But like
down.
that,
Start
like,
again.
for example, like the rap booth, which is what
Oh, the rat booth is.
which is where
geez.
Bell's used to do the show from. And it's like, Love Rat is where that whole thing came from. And I was like, that is like about the size of a fridge. It's like, and that's where the producers are all supposed to sit, but it's honestly like a fridge.
And you can't hear the show in there. It's fun.
Just really quickly before we jump into Team Member of the Week, you said bells and whistles, and I thought that'd be a fun segment or just a once-off game on the show. Bells and whistles, and Bell whistles popular Nova songs,
Bells and
and you
whistles.
have to guess.
Give
the
us one
song
now, Bell.
from Bell whistling. That could be fun.
Bells and whistles. Don't inhale too much dust. It'll be bad for you.
I can only whistle in. I can't whistle out. So
Okay,
it's a lot of air.
The
that's
segment
why the
is
game,
dead.
That's why the game's funny.
I
because
pass
Bell's
out
got a
every
whistle.
Well,
time.
hang on. Yeah, I want to get the song.
Yeah, get the song.
Um,
Oh my god, you can't whistle out?
Are you doing a Nova song?
yeah. I can't.
Sounds like you're doing.
I haven't eaten for 28 hours and I'm really lightheaded now.
Tell us what song.
Sounds like you're doing Ben Folds.
I was doing, what do you mean? And you went, what
that's
do you
good.
mean?
I don't know the
Yeah.
last
Oh
time.
my god!
Were you getting Ben
I'm
Folds?
Sing
Yeah.
stars.
Sorry, Jack, you've really been struggling to find the time to come in.
It's also
Sorry,
your
Jack.
mic's really quiet, Jack. I've jacked you up 100% as well, but
Oh, usually it's the other way around. That's why I'm trying to talk a little softer.
yeah, no, sorry.
Sorry.
I feel bad because we're
No,
talking
that's
and
right.
you're talking, and then we keep talking. Should we
No,
jump
I
in?
don't mind.
Just
That
like
was debacle. That was a debacle though. What Bell just did. That
Jack,
was
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jack.
What? Just
See,
in
there,
general.
yeah, so that's a good example of the delay we're working with.
Oh shit!
All right, let's do this. Yeah.
No, it's not. We're not voting early. Ben just played the wrong one. So just so you know, don't get excited, guys. It's just a normal. It's just a normal one.
My regular intro isn't here, and I've used that one. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was year.
Funny.
I'm going to roll with this. I'm not going to fix it.
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
It'll
It's more
probably
epic
be
anyway. I like this.
Christina.
Is that what it says?
So funny.
Navi Liam's here.
Jeez, first up.
Yeah.
Look, I still really appreciate this stream stuff, and I literally didn't even stick around for this one, but I said I wasn't going to do a vote every week for the stream, because it seems like you guys are doing it every Tuesday, which is great. But I will still give my vote to Ben, just for it didn't get much acknowledgement, but off air, it was a sledge that just during one of the songs today, and I was like, wow, that's team member of the week sort of camaraderie bonding there. It was a sledge on Belle. Unfortunately, Belle, quite distracted on your phone today, I noticed, and I'm not deducting. I'm not giving you a strike.
I'm trying to research for the freaking Sunday True Crime pod and make sure I got my facts straight.
Well, and it sort of went over a lot of heads. I think maybe the room just didn't really give it much, but Ben said quite loudly, "Belle, your eyes don't work, but your ears do." So it was and I was like, wow, that is so brutal. Like, it's so...
Wish I heard that.
Yeah, it's so swift, very nicely put, and so brutal. Like, it was just, wow, it was almost poetic. It was just like, wow.
Thank you, sir.
And I don't think you actually heard it, Bill. I don't. So I think you were on your phone and you didn't even hear it. So I just wanted to.
Well, you
that.
made sure I did now.
Yeah.
So thanks.
You got it.
Although I don't know which one of you said that because I can't see.
Sybil.
I would like to give an honourable mention to Andy, Ben, and Liam for the lovely little mini prank.
You liked the prank?
It was
Brought us together.
when I saw Liam standing there outside, I went,
Good payoff.
Very good.
Yeah, good bit.
Very good. And it's just and then I got annoyed that it wasn't worth it. I think I was just really quietly disappointed in Liam, and yeah, it was annoying. But that was
It would have been
very
funny if
good.
I was hiding on the back of the bus and I was just there.
Yeah.
That would have been good. Yeah, hiding in the cargo space. We were in like this sick branded up Live Golf bus, and all the windows were tinted out, and I was like, I wonder if people think that we're like the players. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if it's like, I wonder if Cam Smith's in there, or like Fisher or something. Like, yeah.
But no.
But no, it was us. And a
Just
lot of
us.
Nova listeners and a few Supernovas. But it's now the new name for Casanovas.
But I will be giving a full vote this week to Ben.
Can you get an honourable mention and a nod?
It's possible.
I did.
It's possible.
Never seen that before.
Extremely rare.
Never seen that before at all.
Well, it was a group HM and then a singular vote.
Yeah.
That will be cast to Ben. This morning I was rushing and I finally realised I had 10 minutes for a quick coffee before we had to leave. So I went to the hotel little bar, cafe, restaurant, and there was a table with just Ben sitting on it. And I tossed up in my head and said, okay, do I go and approach Ben while he's having his coffee and sit with him and annoy him? Or do I weirdly go to a different table and sit at a different table? And
It's so funny that I wouldn't think to. I'd be like, I'm going to go sit next to Ben. People like, I don't know. Like, do I know him that well yet?
I know that like Ben likes it being alone, and I didn't want to annoy you, but I thought I'll go and try my chances. And I said, Ben, may I sit with you, or would you prefer me to sit at a different table? And he said, you can sit with me.
Through gritted teeth.
Yep. But I said, I'm happy to sit in silence. You don't have to speak to me. I'll just sit here and have my coffee. But you did speak to me.
There's a bit of talking.
Yeah. And so therefore
Bit of
you
light
get a vote.
talking
Yeah.
in between sips of the coffee.
And then that was after that. That was when I spoke to BT.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
The Right Honourable, the producer Jack, is next to vote.
God
At
bless you.
Dispatch. He is in
So-
Melbourne, but
I didn't know if I was going to be able to join you, so I recorded my vote, but I thought I would just play the recorded vote.
that's
I mean,
fine.
we did it.
Well prepared.
Great. All right. This is Jack's, even though he is live on the podcast, this is Jack's recorded vote.
This is Jack for Team Member of the Week. First up, before I give my noms and mentions, can you guess what can I'm opening? I'll give you till the end of my vote to decide.
Whoa.
If that comes up, oh my God. I'd like to give a honourable mention to Jane, fill-in Jane, because she came back after Liam forgot her name on Tuesday, I think it was.
Tuesday.
So honourable mention to her, but my Team Member of the Week vote this week goes to producer Andy. He and I went out and threw some arrows on Saturday night, and they were being thrown straight and true like I'd never seen before. So well done, sir. That vote goes to you.
I think it was a
vote.
Coke,
Thank you.
no sugar.
Well,
Oh,
there should be
no, it
another
was a
clip.
Diet Coke Lime.
There should have been it was
Yeah,
a can.
there's
There
a
should be another
reveal.
clip there.
Oh.
Yeah, there
so do
is.
you want to have a guess?
Oh.
Well, I know when we're doing the stream on Tuesday night, you were drinking a Fanta. I'm going to go Fanta.
I know the answer.
Okay.
And the can was a Diet Coke. Yum, yum, yum.
Liam.
No, he said Coke, no sugar.
Closest to the pin.
Oh, well, no, I said Diet Coke, but
I'd say Bell was
Lime.
closest to the
You
sugar.
said lime, but that's in bottled form only.
yeah,
we all know
it
that.
is. I know.
Yeah,
You know.
you didn't even say a can.
I said a
Bill.
canned Coke variety.
Yeah.
God,
I'll argue that to the death. I'm not getting any votes here. I need some sort of
You
win.
are, you are closest to the pin.
You should have seen the arrows I was throwing on Saturday. Good
Yeah.
punches. I got a 160. It was one of my like a 160. with 3 dice.
160.
Just like that.
We should do a listener pod event like we did with the platter off, but do it with throwing arrows.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
That'd be great.
I'd love to do that. It's like a junket for me. Here we go.
Liam's asthma's going to be through the roof.
Ben, cast a vote with you.
Well, look, I believe I'm on 2, Andy's on 1. Is that where the tally stands?
And-
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So, look, it'd be smart for me not to vote for this person, but I'm going to vote for Andy because we had to pre-record Wednesday's show because Belle had a Salvers meeting to go to. What was
400 store opening.
it? What was it? The opening.
It was
the
the
store.
launch. It was the VIP
Right.
launch night.
And I heard the.
Jesus.
I've
You
heard
say
the-
VIP launch night, like, you know.
Who else was
like
there?
Kerry Packer and, like, I don't know, like the who's who.
Well, there was,
Is
like-
it Rosie Huntington
you have a good
Worthington,
time?
the Jason Statham's girlfriend?
No, it
Yep.
was like the CEO of
Did you have a good
Salvos.
time?
I did. It's they literally invited you. They had like, it was just like the first people to walk through the door and shop there. So I
Did
was, like,
everyone smell of
first
mothballs?
No.
Say what you said about the CEO.
Only some of them.
I just said the
You threw
speeches
Liam
went a
under
bit. I said the speeches went for a while, and
Gee whiz.
probably.
You won't be able to getting an invite next year by the sounds, which is good because then
No,
we
but
can
it
just
was
do the show as per.
lovely.
40
Who
minutes,
was the
you
biggest
said.
star
They
there?
all said 40 minutes.
Probably me.
Oh!
Well.
So Wednesday's show was pre-recorded. The callers are real, as in they're people we get from the Alpha Squad and people we get from the DMs and Instagram.
Well, a lot of the things these days, anyway, will
The callers are real.
you know, we'll throw it out there before on the socials because
Yeah.
that's how we get people involved in Perth because you
Yeah.
can't call through, you know, if it's
So
3 hours
Wednesday's
behind.
show we did pre-record, and then we go in, we record it, but then Andy was the last one to leave because he stayed and like loaded all the breaks in
Yeah.
and made sure that they went to air correctly, which is definitely going above and beyond. Because
Yes.
Yeah.
you can just trust the system to do it, but you
Yeah.
wanted to make sure it played out correctly.
Plus, Bell was at the Salvation Army's Night of Nights.
I would rather have been at work, yeah.
Okay, it was fantastic, and we should all be recycling our clothes
Except for that
and
big long
shopping
speech that was
second
given.
hand. I just said it just went.
Do you know, I'm a Uniqlo guy. How do you ever say it? Uniqlo. And
How else would you say it? It's Uniqlo.
He says You say
I say weird, I don't know.
Uniqlo. He
Yeah,
says
I don't know.
Uniqlo.
I'm just-
Uniqlo, no, it's just Uniqlo.
Yeah, Uniqlo. That's basically all the gear I wear. But it's just like, I don't know. I think that some of them have maybe got a little bit smaller, so I'm going to chuck all of them away and
Are you serious?
just do a big new dump soon.
Okay, can you please donate them?
Nah.
What is wrong with you? Why do
Too much
people
effort,
feel,
you know?
Why do people
Fine.
feel like it's a cool
I've got a
thing
donation bin in
to
my
be-
own kitchen.
You should see. You should go to the nearest wetland and throw it all in there.
Oh, yeah.
Become
Why
a
do
new
you
habitat.
find, it's like
Yeah.
people when you're confronted with someone saying, "Hey, why do you eat so much meat?" and you think it's funny or cool to be like, "Oh yeah, I do the worst
Whoa.
thing possible." Ooh.
Whoa, that
why is it
Duck's wearing a grey Air Sim shirt. He looks awesome.
Just really quickly before we get the rest of the votes, my wife Sam and I were walking down the Torrens yesterday here in Adelaide, and we were walking, and it was like the sun was setting. It was quite nice. We just been to the tap house, got ourselves some dinner, walking back to the hotel, and Sam was like, "Oh look, like there's a duck," and there was like it looked like the head of a duck because you know how they go underwater, and it was skimming, and then there was actually like a Coke bottle floating in the water, like rubbish, and the duck was heading for the Coke bottle. Turns out it wasn't a duck; it was a rat. And the rat came out and it beached on the bottle.
The Torrens. We're home. Beautiful. And Belle, obviously, I wouldn't ever just
Please
throw clothes
donate
out.
them.
Of course, I always donate my clothes.
I still want you to bring me your
In fact,
Coles paper
I
bags
think
as
I
well.
would donate more than you, but I just don't
Okay,
buy
okay.
donations.
So the thing
you know
is,
what I
you
mean?
don't. Okay, that's also a problem, is people keep dumping too many clothes because you're working through
No,
too
they're
many
good
clothes.
stuff though. It's good stuff.
Yeah, but you should just have a wardrobe and
We got some votes to get to.
Don't you?
Not late, but we
You
got some votes
guys
to get to.
stuff all the time from like
from
South.
Salvos.
And Sheen.
Sheen,
That was once.
more than once.
Yeah, you're going to do
And
the
now I get the emails
factory
every
tour?
day that's like, treat yourself, and like, you need things.
1,000% more than I've ever bought at Sheen.
Yeah, but it was once, and I learnt my lesson. I lapsed, okay?
What's that? What's that shirt from?
This is from a girl at the gym who is a Melbourne fashion designer. And
Where
has
are
her
those
own,
pants from?
Can't remember.
That sounds dangerous. Probably some sweatshop.
No, they're pretty old. I can't remember where I got them from.
My
So-
stuff's from Uniqlo.
Yes, which is...
Got blood in your hands.
This is made literally in Melbourne. And she only makes like a few garments. Okay?
It's actually kind of cool.
Producer Jane has given us a dispatch. She was in today.
Hi, it's Jane.
Oh, brutal.
No, I'm
Nah,
saying because Liam forgot
Yes.
her name.
Not funny, Bill. Not funny.
Get off it.
Hi, it's Jane, the fill-in, the girl with the blonde hair who was in the studio on Monday night and back in Melbourne on Friday, just for anyone who may not know who I am. I wanted to give an honourable mention to Liam for the humbling experience of him not knowing my name. Some people might think it was awkward and uncomfortable and unfair and unjust, and I could probably go to HR, but I haven't. And I just wanted to say that it was, it was actually quite a humbling experience. And now I realise that I am just another cog in the machine, and that is all.
So she didn't actually
so
vote
can I
there.
just-
Yeah.
No, can I just... I did ask her because...
This is
I didn't want
Jack
her to
for
have to
team member.
re-record
Oh,
it.
sorry, the file wasn't cut on the end there, so I was like, "There's
my
more to
bad.
come." That's
My
okay.
bad,
No,
my
that's
bad.
okay. I thought maybe there was a secret.
That was so weird for me.
Yeah.
She did clarify that she is voting for Liam. She didn't record it, and I was
quite
like, "So you're voting for Liam,
realise, yeah.
right?" And you goes, "Yeah, it was funny." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, nice. Oh, well, thank you, Jane.
Giving
I
her
appreciate that.
You know, kick up the ass that she doesn't need to be known. You know.
I was really hoping she would give you a downvote this week for that.
That's funny. She delivered it well. I
So that
thought.
was good. That was a good vote. I should really thought about it. Yeah.
The Wheelers decided that I'll be the last one to vote.
Wondrous.
Ben 2, Andy 2, Liam 1. Could give myself a vote and put it beyond doubt, but I won't do that. My votes are straight and true, like my errors. Honourable mention to Jack for doing a bit of work after hours for the Jason Lauren show. He was out filming, he was doing some of that. It's not a vote, it's an honourable mention because he didn't go above and beyond for this team.
Yep.
He did it for another team.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Still honourable though.
I did
Quite honourable.
I did run a bunch of Ks.
I mean, no
for the
one's.
gritty
I
off.
just realised none of us voted
very
for
true.
Jack, and he ran like
Very, very
every. What's it called?
Yeah.
Gritty.
Gritty.
You guys were taking it in turns, and I
Yeah,
was doing all.
You did about 10 plus K of jogging next to people grittying. Yeah, that's actually impressive. I'm sorry. I feel like you were kind of snubbed there.
Arguably,
No,
they're doing
that's
his
okay.
job.
Wow.
Well, why don't you do all of them, Ben?
Well, because I
Nice
didn't
job.
need to. Yeah, I didn't need to.
Exactly.
I knew I was going to vote for either Messrs. Harvey or Stapleton tonight because they have kindly invited me to the golf tomorrow, and we're going to have a good old day.
Very honourable.
I was trying to think of a thing to put one above the other, and I'm going to vote, which throws things into chaos a little bit. I'm going to vote for Liam. Because you also gave me Baby Reindeer to watch this week,
maybe in India.
and that was something else. What a show!
Yeah.
Great show.
It's a heavy one.
I
Isn't
also
it?
reckon it was my idea to give Andy the spare ticket because it was up for grabs, and then Liam was like, "Oh, like you do it for your mate," and then I was like, "Andy, why doesn't Andy come?"
Thank you, Ben.
And then Liam was like, "Great
The
idea."
vote's cast.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
I
It's
wouldn't
all right.
argue. Yeah, the vote has been cast,
Yep.
but I wouldn't argue against that. I think
Yep.
that's about right.
So
It
what's
was
the
sort of
result?
all in the room. What's
What's the
it's a
result?
three-way rock-off.
Three-way rock off.
Yep.
So Andy, Ben, and Liam.
So we'll shoot if someone does scissors and the two others do rock, that person's out. If two people do scissors and one person does rock, that person immediate win.
We need two people to do the same thing.
Yeah.
For some kind of result.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And let's not do what Tina did earlier in the week and try and read the play,
Yeah, don't read the play, shoot true, like Andy's arrows.
True.
All right, ready?
All right, here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh. So
That's interesting. I think
what happens there?
we have to reshoot.
So Ben,
all gone
I went
something
rock,
different.
Andy went scissors, Liam went paper. There's no
Probably.
Again, just again.
impressive.
yeah, that is
Redo.
That's kind of cool though.
rock,
Paper, scissors. We've done it again. We've done it again. This is why we're starting to learn that a three-way rock-off is maybe more complicated than we
I
thought.
like the drama of it though.
It's cool, isn't it? It's
Ready?
cool. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
We all went different, but it's the same result. Andy went rock, I went scissors, Liam went paper. You wouldn't read about
Golly
it.
gun rock. We could be here for a long time. Are we going to change the system?
Keep
or-
going. No, keep going.
Rock, paper, scissors. We've all got paper. We've all got paper. We all tuned in.
We are locked in.
We're locked in, baby.
Absolutely locked in.
Dude, this is crazy.
Hey, Jack, are you filming this?
I've got most of the cameras still on. Yeah,
Well, I think we
the
need
wide's off, but
to
it's-
put this as a video in Alpha Squad.
Dooley.
All right, ready?
Oh, yeah,
All right.
okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, what is happening here? This
I
is
went
a
rock, Andy went scissors, Liam went paper.
statistical anomaly. We cannot. I don't know where this ends. Is this a bit? Okay.
Someone tell me if this is a bit.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
Andy
I'm out.
and Liam, myself, have wrapped our paper around Ben's rock. Quiz. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors.
Andy wins.
Wow. Andy, well deserved there. Well deserved. Yeah,
Sorry, I realised I did have business.
Where are we at? How long have we been going for, sir?
Roughly, it's been 32 minutes.
Plinth.
Yeah.
Oh, Plinth.
Missed
Yeah.
it.
No, I've got my ticket, the nice ticket for the golf this weekend. Does anyone want it?
That's what Andy's
Shout me
using.
flights.
No.
He's
got his own
This is
now.
interesting. So, yeah, I got one.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you.
Ben's in first. Do you have like Sam would go
Yeah, I'll
in
bring
there?
Sam, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but here's something I'll throw in that works. I gave my ticket last year to you and Chriso.
It was
Liam's-
a media pass though.
but it was entitled to me, and I gave it.
Yeah,
up,
but you
which is
never
very kind.
You never wanted it.
It was honourable. It was
Yeah, but
very honourable.
I can't count on both my hands how many times you've put me down as going to an event so that you could get my tickets for your friends.
Perhaps
I never
Do you want
do
the
it.
tickets?
Oh, look, I've got a few friends that would be keen, but yeah, I mean,
So you take that ticket from my wife and
Hang
child.
on. I hadn't locked it in yet.
My wife.
Good job, Jack.
that was good. The delay was on, but it still worked. Like
Yeah.
it still, yeah.
It's almost better timed with the
I
delay.
mean, like, what can you do for me?
Not willing to do anything.
No,
for it.
I don't want to.
Okay. Wow.
Ben did tolerate you this morning.
I did.
I voted for him.
And I bought you a coffee as well, remember?
That was pretty nice.
Later in the day, I bought you a coffee.
You did.
Also, him tolerating you probably caused his BT mishap.
Hell, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He would have had more
I'm going in.
self-reflection to sort of be like,
Well,
how
fine.
do I?
You work it out between yourselves then.
Ben can have it.
Whoa, that is a classic Liam
Who you
rollover.
gonna take?
My wife.
Isn't it like a boys' day though?
Yeah, you gotta bring Freddie too. Then.
Liam, if Sam comes, Ben's liable to go home after a couple of hours.
Not liable, will. Yeah.
That is true. Whereas
No,
I feel
but
like
I
Liam
think
would
it's-
make the most of
It's
it.
counteracted by the fact that I love golf.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
how
but
long's
Liam
the
will
baby
make the
gonna
most
last
of
at the? You know, I don't know. And I know I am the godfather. I could, calm him down with some teat milk if necessary. But
Are you gonna have a couple of bowls of loudmouth soup tomorrow?
Oh,
Sam?
yeah.
Who would you bring? Because you've got more than one friend coming.
It's true. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I have
we should've done this
three.
before
I have
voting.
3 mates in pleb class, and
So
we're in the
one
Ivy
mate-
Tower.
I got one mate who texted me and said, "You going to live golf?" And I said, "Yeah, you got tickets? I'll see you there." And he said, "I didn't get any."
How good's this
But
mate?
how does?
Beefy.
Oh, now he goes back a while.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Here's
true.
a compromise. One of you gets it for Saturday, the other gets it for Sunday.
I'll take Saturday.
Yeah, the day that we're all going, and rather than the day that we leave Adelaide.
Look, I'm happy for Ben to have it, but I let it be known as like a chalk up. Like it'll be known on the record book that like that was a good one that I rolled over for.
But if we're keeping
Well, hang on, it's my ticket that
but
I'm
if we're
giving you.
keeping a record though, I would say
Thank you, Liam.
I'd say you've got 4 or 5 next to your name, and I've got 1 next to
Name
mine.
me 2 right now.
I'll go back through my emails if you want.
So here we go. We'll be here for a while.
I can go back through my emails.
Okay, go on.
I can find it.
Oh, I need to get
There's-
a flight, guys.
You brought it up, Bill.
What did you think it was going to happen?
I don't know. I didn't think we'd be getting emails up.
yeah, I didn't know we were getting this forensic. It's true.
I mean, I don't actually know what I'd be searching for, but I know
That's it, of
there's-
course.
There
So you
we
can't.
go.
But let it be known on the
He
score.
does it all the time.
It's on the scoreboard, though.
It's on the scoreboard.
It'll be known in the room.
What do you think the score is, though? Is this 1-0?
No, not for this year. Yeah, but like not all time. No, that's for sure. But
So hang on, are we doing 1 ticket per day, or are we just going?
no,
No one's gonna be here on Sunday.
Yeah, no one's going to be here.
Don't you all fly back on Sunday night?
Family duties. You know, I got my dad's birthday. Got things on. Stuff
Yeah,
to
right.
do. Stuff to do.
Okay,
Nah,
well, Ben, you may have the ticket then.
Thank you, Sybil.
You're welcome.
but let it be known.
Thank you, Liam.
Oh, wow.
No, but like let it be known. No, I deserve a thank you. I got friends that would be keen to. Probably friends that will. In fact, Sharpie will be listening to this really angry right
Oh, we've
now.
all got friends that want to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Andy, you got any friends that want to go?
Well, I wasn't even considered, and
Yeah,
that's been chalked
yeah.
up. Thinking
No,
of
I was
things being
going to
chalked
ask
up.
you, and then I thought, no, you probably wouldn't.
Well, I wouldn't have friends in Adelaide.
From Adelaide.
Yeah, but all your mates, I feel, would work here already and have tickets that
Who?
you would go with.
What,
I don't know.
Andy's got no mates outside of work.
I also feel like this. Like,
What
I
do you
feel
know
like,
about Irish Sean or Big Jamie? They don't know anything about golf.
Yeah.
I feel like this is my.
I went to Adelaide United with Irish Sean, I'll have you know.
Me too.
Got on like a house on fire. Oh,
I've
you
met-
did
I've
too,
met
yeah,
him.
yeah.
I feel like this is my Anfield.
Oh, yeah,
What?
okay. No, yeah, you do like golf more. Yeah, no, that's totally fair.
No, that's the
fair.
Masters. That would be the Masters.
I mean, if I ever got the chance to go to the Masters, yeah. I mean, but this is like a realistic.
Well, that's like the
Anfield.
World Cup.
No, I think Jack's right.
No, but that's the equivalent though. Imagine if Liverpool were coming to
Yeah,
Australia
no,
to
They,
play.
they did.
fair.
and,
They
there was,
did.
and there was tickets up for grabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had a ticket. Liam had a ticket, and then Belle had a spare ticket. If I was like, I want that.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
But
That would
difference
feel-
is
that would feel quite
You
off.
wouldn't have missed out on
Yeah,
those.
but the thing is, I have given you the ticket already. Like,
It's mine.
yeah, but Bill, I sort of still, you know. Tomorrow, Beefy will be thanking me, not you. No,
Wow.
no. But yeah, no, thank you.
right,
for,
good.
Yeah, good stuff, guys.
Now Liam's thanking me.
Pack her up.
Thank you,
Pack
Liam.
this up.
Well done. Thank you. Thank you.